Hey Capricorn, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. I am Nicole. For those of you who are new, Capricorn, you were the first card to come out. Very interesting. I want to show this to you. I'm getting right into your message. Good grief. Okay, so if I seem a little quiet, it's late. Pump up that volume so you can hear me, okay? So Capricorn, this is going to be your mid-October 2023 reading. I know they're coming out a little bit late, but if you watched the All Signs reading earlier today, you'll know that I've been super busy and I'm trying to get these out to you guys. But I'm super excited to get into this series of videos. So remember, this is going to be for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus cross watcher. If that is you, welcome to the channel as well. Discern the messages accordingly. So I'm going to jump into this and then I'll go back to some other things. Capricorn, the cards that I have, that I allow Spirit to dictate who I'm reading for. I'm so excited about your reading. Oh my goodness. They all are numbered. And what was interesting to me is you see that 10 in this group. You're the 10th. You're the 10th sign, right? The way this is done anyways. When I turned the phone on to record and I just seen 1, 2, 3, I seen 10, 10. So 10, 10, 10. Endings, beginnings, endings is what I got. And as I talk right now, I feel like things are muffled. Didn't have that energy before I turned this video on. It feels muffled. So, I don't know. We're gonna dive in though and see. I didn't even really listen to the intuitive aspect. Like I'm like, it'll come in for us as we need it. But I was just like, oh my gosh, we got to get to this video like right now after seeing those numbers. Capricorn. So I will say this real quick, guys. If you're interested in personal readings, that information can be found in the description box below in the About section of the page. My website is up and running. It is doing wonderful things. Check it out at holisticallyzenwv.com. As many of you know, I have integrated and changed the face of what I do, and there's more changes to come. But I have shut down my retail space and have gone completely online with YouTube, my website, Facebook, Instagram, so that I can better service everybody, not just locally, but across the world. So if you're interested in personal readings, that information again can be found in those areas, and you can feel free to reach out to me. We can get you scheduled. Okay. All right, Capricorn, let's just jump in to see what's going on here for you guys in the mid-month of October. Thank you for your love, your patience, your understanding. I appreciate each and every single one of you more than you could ever imagine. So let's see what's going on. Listening. And here's a funny thing. I want to show you these cards tonight. This listening, right? And I want you to take a look at this card of Capricorn again. He's leaned in. He's leaning in, and look at his ears. He's tuned in. He's tuned in, and he's turned on to something. And Capricorn energy right now seems to be coming up. I think it came up for 2 or 3 of the signs when I did the All Signs reading today, too. Very interesting energy. I don't know why I'm getting that. But this listening is a 5, or breaks down to a 5. It's 23, which is about the change. I feel like this is you. You're tuning in to something around you that you could be becoming aware of gossip, stories, hearing things that you can't help but, it's almost like eavesdropping without eavesdropping, going, ooh, wait a minute, what did they just say? Why did they just say that? What's happening? What's going on? There's a lot of inquisitiveness behind this energy, Capricorn, as to what's going on around you. And these, ooh, I got the chills. This is about your structure. Like, I'm going to say, even if this doesn't directly impact you, there's something that you're learning about a situation. There's something that you are becoming aware of in a situation, and that's making you change your mind about a couple of things. It's very, very interesting kind of energy. All right, let's see. So that is you. What is it that you need to be aware of right now? What does Capricorn need to be aware of right now? Don't engage with this energy though. If somebody comes to you directly with a message or directly trying to sway you in one direction or another, it's a trap. It's like playing with the light in the dark. Somebody giving you bad advice, trying to catch you up in their web, trying to catch you up. Like, you want to take it in. It's like you can be a person who enjoys listening to the drama, but you don't want to partake in it. But whoever this is, whatever this is, it's very possible they could kind of try to want to draw you into it. Don't engage. It's a trap. Call it a setup. Don't engage. All right, let's see. What is Capricorn? What do they need to know right now? What do they need to know? Fulfillment. Yeah. And what is the advice? Individuality. I'm telling you, keep to yourself. Take it in, listen, learn what needs to be learned, but do not engage with this energy. 1111 could be very important numbers for you. Take it in and let it go. This fulfillment, it's bittersweet, because I do feel like you might be hearing about something or somebody that you know, or you have firsthand knowledge of something, and that could make you feel like you're kind of invested into something in regards to this. So this is I don't want to call it necessarily work, because it feels like it runs a little deeper than that, or you could just have close ties or relationships with the people that you work with. But I do feel like this pertains to outside of your home, would be the best way, I think, to make that sound. Pay attention to anything that's feeling like it's morphed. If it's changed, if it is precarious in any way. But understand that when other people come into your world for whatever it is that they're trying to accomplish or trying to draw you into, you are divinely protected. You truly are protected. So I don't think that you really have to worry about whatever it is going on, as long as you keep everything at an arm's length. That's going to be the point for you, is to keep it at an arm's length, okay? All right, let's see. Extra words here for Capricorn. Pivot, and I just talked about that change. Anything that's changed, right? Pivot, sidestep this situation. I'm going to reiterate that, sidestep this particular situation. You do not want to get involved in it. And if you need to change your mind about a person, a place, or a thing, do it. Do it. If you feel that that's right, that sits right within you, then you need to make that change, okay? I just heard from Spirit, keep your friends close, your enemies closer. Be very, very careful of who you're entangling yourself with right now, okay, Capricorn? The words for Capricorn here, please, Spirit. Worth. Ooh, I got the chills again. Capricorn, if you're sitting in a position of knowledge, power, a larger role than other people, in some way, shape, or form, know that they are very aware of what it is that you are capable of. Okay, that's going to be a very important thing to understand, is that they know how capable you are. They know what your talents, gifts are. They know that you don't necessarily jump into the mainstream of what other people are doing. You tend to stand out on your own. When you start to involve this drama and this craziness, right? That's where things can get a little scary, we'll call it, right? Because you don't know why they're bringing you into this, and what they're bringing you in for is for demise, to have power and control over you. So be very aware of that. Know your value in a situation. These cards are crazy tonight. The energy is crazy tonight. There we go. Allow and compassion. So I'm going to take all three of these. With this fulfillment, know that you are worthy. Of your own self-protection. Know that sometimes you have to block out things. You're going to have to cut some losses when it comes to particular people in your world, and just trust that the reason that it's happening is for your highest good, right? It is God's rejection, or what is it? Rejection is God's protection. Same thing. And it might be bittersweet that certain people may be exiting your life at this time. It's okay. Don't take it as I don't feel like you're going to take it as a harsh life lesson, but I also think that you're really going to sit with this. Like I said, it doesn't feel like it's at home, but it sits close to home. Okay? So be aware of that. This individuality with the compassion card. I feel like you're kind of judging yourself when it comes to a particular situation. The advice here is not to do that. Don't judge yourself. You may have seen what you thought was something really good in somebody, or thought that they were, you know, the new best friend that you've never had. We'll call it that. And what you're realizing is it's almost like they were trying to be you. They were trying to take on your role. They were trying to take over to feel equally valuable and worthy the same way they see you, right? Projection, in a sense. But you don't have control of this situation. You have no control. And then behind that, we have step back. You know, if you need to retreat from this so that you can make heads and tails of it, I just feel like you're disappointed in whatever the situation is. Not necessarily hurt, but just disappointed. And you start to realize that maybe, you know, this person at work or this friend or whoever this is, like, oh yeah, I got your back, I got you, don't, you know, hey girl, hey boy, like, don't worry about it, I got you. What they had was like a lookout for themselves of what they were going to do for themselves coming out of a particular situation, what they were standing to gain. So you're going to start to see certain traits of certain people that you didn't really think that they had it in them to be that way, but now you're seeing it for what it truly is. Okay, so let's dive into this a little more. We're going to use the Light Seers deck. All right, let's see. For you, for Capricorn. Eight of Cups and the King of Cups on the split. Again, that I talked about just a second ago, that, you know, doesn't necessarily hurt, but, you know, it's to distance yourself emotionally, to keep yourself emotionally grounded and stable, and not allowing it to affect you on a grander scale. You're like, it's like, yeah, okay, you disappointed me. I'm not going to let this hurt me. I'm not going to let this take control of this moment in my life. But I get it. Like, I get it. It is what it is. And I'm going to walk away from it if it's not serving me. Moving on to higher ground, you know? What I will say, Capricorn, is in this week's reading, I remember it talking about you needing to slow back down again. You may have been trying to keep up with this person, or this person may have been trying to keep up with you. So again, take that information and that knowledge and discern that accordingly as well. So let's see, Capricorn. What is this listening about, Capricorn? The Hermit. To go within, right? To listen, take that information, that knowledge, and to go within with that, right? To be okay in this, I forget what sign it was. It was like a solitary energy, maybe Virgo, I think. But to be in a space of aloneness, to be in a space of learning and reflecting, and a lot of that energy is just coming through despite Mercury being out of retrograde. It's crazy. But you are taking a path that requires you to step up and step alone into that up, right? To gain insight to the wisdom that you have obtained during this particular cycle in your world. And I feel like nighttime for you, when you lay down to go to bed, this is when it seems to hit you the hardest. Of like, there are really people in my world that they're not going to be here. They're not supposed to be here. And I thought that they meant something more than they were. And thank God I didn't get super emotionally attached. Like, I'm comfortable in my emotions, but I'm going to be okay without this. Whatever this is, I'm going to be okay without this. So, it's a realization, Capricorn, that you're going through the rest of October. You know, with this eclipse that we just had too, that plays a big impact, very big impact. The Six of Pentacles is equal give and take, right? Sharing, receiving together. I'm going to even call it, in spirit right now, is calling it celebration together. To go, I give to you, you give to me. And when those lines get blurred, you stopped giving to other people and started giving to yourself. And then to give to yourself is to give to your higher self. And it's like you and your higher self are coming in as you're taking in this information, as you're taking in this knowledge, as maybe you're taking in this drama and going, I get it now. It is an epiphany, essentially. And you're not, I think in the past you would have gotten angry, frustrated, hurt. You may even see yourself as a bit jaded by situations and people and going, okay, this is what it is. It is what it is. And that's an okay space to be in, because you're not allowing it to control and define your day. So I don't think, and it's a higher spiritual calling to your happiness. It is healing. It's ascending. It's laughing at the face of adversity and going, okay, no shit's left to give. It's all right. I'm going to be fine. What is this fulfillment for Capricorn spirit? Two of Pentacles in the sideways position. That glass half full, that glass half empty, that bittersweet, that pomegranate, right? Like, I gotta have a slice of it just for a second. Two of Pentacles is weighing those options, right? Weighing what is stable, what is not. And I feel like, again, you maybe put some faith into a situation, put some trust into a situation, and that's what the lesson in this is for you. What you needed to know is how to discern that, how to really open your eyes and your mind and your perspective to that. That's become the lesson. And knowing that it's okay to walk away and turn your back to something that doesn't feel right. If it feels lopsided or too heavy, it's a lesson in fairness for you. It's a lesson in giving. You know, you're moving on into this Empress energy. Calmer waters. The birth of something new. A new life. It's a new you. And I feel like you're very calm about it. You're not letting like the Five of Swords energy kind of come in and go, well, I've been robbed, cheated, and beat up and battered and abused. You are tempering, and there's the temperance, right? Tempering your emotions and becoming into, or coming into a complete space of awareness of a particular situation. Look, too many cards. Let's see. Choices, the Lovers. Let's see. Shuffle these again. All right, Capricorn. If you guys, as we go through this video, if you find that this video resonates for you, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so as well. Feel free to comment, let me know what's going on in your world. Oh yeah, look at this, the Death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Virgo. I mentioned Virgo earlier too, and there came the Hermit, by the way. Death card, transmutation. I said about the Five of Swords, there it is on the bottom. You guys are watching me shuffle, real time. You're recognizing this change that has to occur. The change that I think ultimately, Capricorn, is happening within you. Recognizing that to be in this space of worry and fretting over every little detail, every little aspect, feeling like you've gotten your ass handed to you because of somebody else's actions, their words, their mentality, or the lack thereof, depending on who you're dealing with or what you're dealing with, you're not being fazed by it. Like, I'm hearing the Grim Reaper, like, it's from Spirit. Like, I don't know, like, I see this card in a darker sense right now with, like, his, what do they call that? Like, that blade thing, that staff with the blade. I can't remember what sickle, I think that's what it is. But it's like he's chopping away this shit. He's just like, okay, you know, like, getting rid of it as he goes. He's not afraid of what's on the other side. He doesn't care what's standing in his way anymore. He's just going forward. If the grass is too tall, swipe it down. If there's an obstacle, I'm going to walk over top of it. Like, you're looking at these situations and these people dead in the face and going, you don't scare me anymore. You can't knock me off of my game. You can't, like, these situations they're just not phasing you the way they used to. And that is a deeper awareness within you that you're not going to play those games. You're not going to invest into these things. You're not going to get caught up in the drama and the bullshit. You're staying true to yourself. It's the very best thing you can do, Capricorn. This individuality as the advice. Stay the course, Spirit says. Stay the course. What is this individuality for Capricorn, please? Too many cards again. You could be dealing with a Cancer energy. Definitely got the Moon and or Pisces and the Chariot that popped out there. So you could be dealing with a Cancer predominantly in those two cards. Individuality. What is this individuality? There's that Temperance again. The advice to you is to stay true to yourself. Stay true to your feelings and your emotions. Stay true. Your emotions, Capricorn, are really coming through in this reading for me. I'm going to call it a darker angelic presence about you. Okay? Again, the Ace of Swords. Truth, clarity, knowledge, information, messages, communication. And it's like whatever is coming in for you, whatever illusion somebody is trying to feed you, you are seeing right through it. I know better. I've seen it firsthand. What is this about? Six of Swords. You're turning your back to this. It's like, I've got my own shit to do. You go your way. I almost feel like the Six of Swords is you sending somebody else off going, I've got things to do. I ain't got time for this. I'll listen. You could just be tuned in to somebody bitching, complaining, pissing, moaning, and groaning about somebody else. And they want you to get involved with that Ace of Wands. They want you to get into this battle with them. And it's like, no, I've got my own shit to do. I'm good here, thanks. You're learning how to say no. You know, we're taught from like a young age, like, you know, our parents smack our fingers. Don't touch that. No. I told you you can't do that. No. No, you can't go to that friend's house. No. Right? That no was a bad word. It's for our protection. Our parents tried to protect us. No, don't do that. You're going to get hurt. No is a protector. No is, no, get out of my personal space. No, I'm not interested. No, don't call me again. It's okay to say no. You know, you just don't have to engage with this. You don't have to do it. So, and I don't think you are. This is a massive transformational month for you, Capricorn. Really, I like the energy that surrounds this for you. What advice do we want to get? I gave you the advice, but I'll throw one more card down. We'll just go with these guys. They're sitting right there. All right. Any extra messages for Capricorn? Anything extra Capricorn should know? And again, I'm sorry if the volume is a little low. It's late. I'm tired. Everyone else is sleeping. There's that death card again. Preservation. You're learning You are learning how to save yourself from the repetitive bullshit of the past. The alliance, that individuality sits within you. You're cutting ties with somebody, definitely. Again, I feel like this is more friend related. I don't feel like this is romantic at all. This is external, third parties, situations, people kind of dragging you into their shit. It's like, oh, we're good. We ain't doing it. And don't do it. Protect you. Protect yourself. Preserve yourself. And Spirit's saying it's okay to go cold on the situations, the people that are trying to play on your emotions. They're feeding you a line of shit. They're like, here, think about it like this. This was the situation. Here's the illusionary energy. I'm getting a lot of illusions because it's like they're chasing an idea. They want you to chase this idea with them, with that Three of Pentacles. That third party, like, see it my way. Let's come together. Let's do this. Let's figure this out. No. No's an okay word to say. No, thank you. I'm preserving myself. I'm preserving my right. I'm preserving my goddamn sanity. Period. Okay? Capricorn. Interesting reading. I like it. But I like the energy of the transformation you're going through. You've learned a lot. You've gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom. Yeah, don't play with this energy. So if you found this video resonated for you, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel again if you've not already done so, share the video as well to all your Capricorn friends or any of those with those placements. Again, readings are open and available. I have them open and available for this week and next week, so feel free to reach out to book your own personal reading. And we'll go from there, right? I'll give you all the pricing and all that good stuff so you know what your options are. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Share your story if you would like to in the comments section. Keep comments nice and clean and polite, right? Follow community standards. Capricorn, I'm wishing you guys a fantastic middle of October. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all again soon. Sending all my love. Bye.